starving in Gaza.
Yes, you are supporting genocide.
And it's China money. That's you people are funded by China. You're funded by what you're here to be anti-Semitic. You're here to try and destroy the state of Israel.
Were there crows flying around? This harpies, wow. That's more from the Save Humanity crowd today, accosting Josh Hawley, who's, by the way, one of the least pro-war senators on Capitol Hill. Now, you may have noticed that the palms of their hands were painted or dipped in what looks like red ink or red paint or something. Now, why is that? Well, they didn't reveal their thinking as to why, but we do know that back in 2000, 2 IDF soldiers who made a wrong turn in the West Bank and then were intercepted by a bloodthirsty mob that went on to torture these IDF soldiers and then murder them at a police station. One of the gunmen even spoke to one of the soldiers' wives on the phone, reportedly telling her, "We're slaughtering your husband now." And apparently the mob loved it. And one of the soldiers, Aziz Salah, noticed he was covered in the blood of the soldiers. He had strangled and stabbed them. But he knew what the crowd wanted. He walked over to a window and held up his bloody hands. They cheered. Then the bodies of those soldiers were thrown out of the police station and desecrated. So perhaps the next time you see one of those pro-Hamas edgy protesters holding up their red hands and wailing about how they're for peace and human rights, you might remember this image and the story. Joining me now, Missouri Senator Josh Hawley. Senator, they, for the most part, are following around the Biden campaign, and I believe there'll be a pretty big presence at the Democratic National Convention this summer. What's their beef with you here?
Well, their beef with me is that I'm pro-Israel. I mean, that's the long and the short of it, Laura. And I have to tell you, I really enjoyed the exchange because when you point out to them that they are funded by China, Code Pink are paid for protesters funded by the Chinese Communist Party. Their money comes from China. It's laundered through a bunch of dark money groups, and then it goes to Code Pink. These are people who can't even admit that the Uyghurs are in internment camps, concentration camps, and yet they say that Israel is a terrorist state. Give me a break. And these guys, it is Astroturf Wackos is what these guys are, and it's time they got called out.